You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Okay, good evening, Indian Hawks fans. We're having connectivity issues here, so hopefully you're getting this through. Indian Hawks just took the opening kickoff there. They've got the ball, handoff there. The Talbot just took the snap, went a couple yards there on the first handoff. We apologize if this keeps dropping in or out. We are having connectivity issues here. Not a lot of. Basically, about the worst I can say it is it's fluctuating between 1 and 2 bars on our connectivity, so we'll get through about as best we can here. We just kicked off here Ellsbury's first possession. It's now second down and 9 after that 1 yard gain by Talbot on the run. Centralia looks like they're going with a 3-3 alignment. Quick screen out there. Caught by Hammett, but he's tackled immediately. Centralia's really flying at the ball. That's going to set up a 3rd and long right off the bat. Coming to this game, Ellsbury 7-3. Centralia, I believe, is also 7-3. Let's see here. It's 2-3. See, this is one of the bigger games in program history right here. If we get a win, it's probably the biggest win in program history. Due to the changing format from the earlier years, this will make us the farthest we've ever advanced in the state playoffs if we win this game. Let's see here. Now it's 3rd and long. First play was a 1 yard run by Talbot, then a 1 yard screen to Hammett. There's a long pass to Kendall on to Hammett on the corner. Incomplete. That's going to set up a punting situation. 10:30 to go here in the first. Ellsbury did win the toss, select to receive. They're going to be going left to right. That's north to south on the field. We're playing the Centralia Panthers, and it's dropped. And we're back, and it's dropped. And we're back, and it's dropped. And this is going to happen all night long. Again, if you can get this, I apologize for the connectivity issues. It's just a weak signal up here in Centralia. There's not a lot I can do about it. Hopefully this is going through. I'm getting a red box. That ain't going through. Punt, maybe got a hand on it. That's a squibby of a punt. Centralia's going to have good field position. And they're going to get the ball at their own 40 at R42 to start off their first possession. And we might just fold up and head out here at halftime if this keeps up. That red box means nothing's going out. Yeah. When it's yellow, something's going out. When it's green, it's going out like normal. All right, Centralia's first possession. They're going to line up in a wing tee. That's a pro-style wing tee. Hand off to the fullback, and he just plows forward. Gain of about 5 there on the line surge. Centralia will do that all night long. They're a power running team. From what I heard, they'll just feed fullback all game long with an occasional lead to the tailback. That's going to set up a 2nd and 5 after that 5 yard gain there for the Panthers. Break the huddle. Come to the set. Going with single back, double wing look. Motion. Speed sweep. He breaks free. And a first down off the speed sweep out of the double wing look. Good play call there. It's a tight box. See if the Indian Hawks are going to adjust that. They need to get down. If I'm Clopton Ellsbury, I think about playing man zero right off the bat and dare them to throw deep on you. Get 9 in the box. Actually, Centralia's only sending 1 wide. That'll get you 10 in the box. You got to do something to overpower them. 1 wide. Single wing look. 3-step drop. Quarterback draw. And he's quickly smothered up by Trevor Anthony and looks like Derek Taylor. Hopefully the signal looks like it's getting a little bit stronger here, so maybe we'll get through. It's the second possession of the game. Centraria's first possession game. Indian Hawks went 3 and out. 1 yard run by Talbot, or 1 yard pass Talbot to Hammett, and then an incompletion. Now a punt that I couldn't tell if it got a hand on it or it was just a shank by Talbot. Only went about 22 yards. One of his weaker punts of the year. Double wing look, motion, dive. Good job there, knifing through. That's going to set up a third and about 5. That's still running down for Centralia, especially in this field position. Looks like they're doing the play in by substitution look, because they've sent in a guy in every play I've noticed. Yep, and he's telling the quarterback to play. Quarterback goes to the huddle, tells him to play. Centralia's got armbands, so that's probably all they're looking off of. One wide, double wing look. There's the motion man. It's going to be a dive again. That's number 15 again with the dive. Centralia just pounding the ball out. Indian Hawks have got to do something to stop that line. Anthony's already got his third tackle of the drive. 8:12 to go here in the first. Centralia is just marching the ball down the field like a bowling ball. Indian Hawks have to step up here a little bit. That 3-man line isn't going to do it. They've got to get more hands in the dirt. Their linebacking core is great, but they can't stop it when they get momentum like that. Good job there, blitzing in the gap. I seen Lockard. Kuntz is in there. Kuntz is an all-conference selection. There's also Hammett. Indian Hawks had several all-conference members, all-conference winners this week for the EMO conference. Talbot won for quarterback. Kuntz for middle linebacker. Gooch won for D-line. Anthony for O-line. Graham got second team for wide receiver. Klopsic got one. Kendall got one as a special teamer. A lot of Indian Hawks won. I didn't tell Kendall good job. I got to get him too. Double look. Fullback's got the ball and a touchdown. Number 15 for Centralia scores, and with 7:19 to go in the first, Centralia Panthers go up 6-0. They just. And again, we're having connectivity issues here. There's like one bar here in Centralia on our Wi-Fi access. We're going to try to get through as much as we can. Right now it's telling us we're good. Hopefully it stays that way. It's 6-0 Centralia. Indian Hawks got stopped on their first possession. The Panthers just marched right down our gut with the running game on their first possession. Indian Hawks defense has to adjust to that. The simple thing is to get more hands in the dirt and just stop the momentum before it starts. Let's see here what Centralia does on the kickoff. See if the Indian Hawks come up with some kind of adjustments for their second possession. There's the kick. It's a liner. Caught on the run there by Klopsic. He was an all-conference secondary man. He deserved it too. He had a nice year playing safety for the Indian Hawks. Indian Hawks' second offensive possession. Don't have room for this. I'll just put this up and quit messing with it. Let's see here. What do we got here? What are the Indian Hawks going to do on their second possession? It looks like they're going to start off in trips left. Centralia going with a 3-3 look. Looks like they're playing cover 2. There's the screen to Hammett, well read. There's a man there. Good blocking, though. Hammett's got a little bit of running room, gets about 2 yards. Centralia's defense is running downhill right now. They're reacting. If we can get the protection to throw deep, now's the time to do it. Even in there in the cover 2, I mean, everything is, they're all looking to charge downhill now. They're not waiting. A pump fake and go would work real well right now. Clock's running halfway through the first. Gain of about 3 on that one. 2nd and 7 now. Coming out trips right now, and we're in a triangle formation, bunching them up. That's got Taylor isolated on the left side. There's the quick screen to Graham, get him some running space on the tunnel. Squirms loose, almost gets the first down. Did he get it? Oh, this angle's hard to see with the crown. I think he's got it. That's a gain of 8, first down, Indian Hawks. That's what we need to do, move the ball, use our offense. Indian Hawks got to get this game maybe into a shootout mode. Base formation now with the Indian Hawks Centralia. Cover one now, look. Cover three, dropped out of it right at the end there. Looks like they're going to try to shift things up. Seen that corner over here on the near side start dropping right before the snap. Cover three, Talbert on the carry. Only got about a yard. Centralia's linebackers are good. Centralia's a good, tough Clarence Cannon team. Preseason, they were supposed to be here. Indian Hawks were not. Indian Hawks started gaining momentum through that early part of the schedule as they kept winning games. Now we got a 2nd down and 9 here. Talbot gained maybe a yard on that run. Centralia looking to line up. They got Trips now. Trips going to draw the cover 2 look. Centralia staying in that 3-3. That's numbers in the box. Got to run when they go cover 2. Incomplete pass on the bubble screen to Taylor. We got to be able to run when they go cover 2 like that. That gives us some man advantage in the box. If you get box numbers, you've got to be able to run it. Setting up a 3rd and 9 now. Indian Hawks where this field position is, and considering how easy Centralia marched right down the field on them, we might need to think about this as a 2-down situation already. Trips on the left side. Fans are shaking the sands here at Miller Field. Roll left. Talbot fires the out pattern way out of bounds, incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th and 9. Yeah, I might punt this one. Game might be moving a little fast right now for the Indian Hawks. I think it's settled down and been green for a while, hadn't it? It's 4th and 9, our own 48. I'd say we go ahead and punt. We'll go in base formation. I think this is going to be a punt. Centralia in a deep cover 2. They're expecting punt. There goes Talbot, drops back to punt zone. A little bit high on the snap. Quick kick. Gets off a much better punt. Fielded at the 25. Good coverage down there. Taylor got him right off the bat. Only a return of about 3. Centralia will start from their own 28. Their second possession. 5:15 to go. See what kind of adjustment the Indian Hawks defense makes after that first drive where the Panthers wing tee just shoved it right down their throat. And it was basic wing tee stuff. Fullback dive most of the time. They did surprise me a little bit with that speed sweep right off the bat. They did show some double wing look, more of the flex bone type thing that you'd see at Georgia Tech run. But on that, they just did fullback dives. Basic wing tee here, formation left, fullback dive. They show triple option look, but they've just give that fullback. Number 15's been running the ball all night long, 11 yards on that carry. Over 50 yards already for him. 5:08 to go. Indian Hawks have got. I would just assign, as a defensive coach, well, first thing I'd get more hands on the floor. I would just assign Scott Kuntz to 15. He would have no other reads than that. His job is to follow 15. Let your best guy stop their best guy. Kuntz is an all-conference middle linebacker. Let him go. Let him have his job's 15. That's what I would do as a defensive coach right here. There's the dive again. Into the pile. Gained about 3, maybe 4, depending on where they spot the ball. Going to be 2nd and mid. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Centralia will be happy with that. They're just going to keep pounding the ball. I think they gave the credit for the tackle there to Wolansky. Formation left, wing tee. There's the dive again. And now we're starting to key on him a little bit. Gain of only 1 there. That's going to set up a 3rd and 6. Third down has brought up the double wing so far for Centralia. I'd look for something like I'd almost look for a wing back sweep on this one. That'd be their equivalent of a pass. Centralia's been using the player substitution method of calling plays. That's old-fashioned, but it's effective. It also uses some clock up. Here's the double wing look, and I imagine you might see one of the players motion back. There you go. There's the wing toss. Called it. And he got the yardage. You got to keep the contain on that wing toss. Centralia's just going to slam that fullback right in there. You might as well load up the middle. They don't care if they – right now Centralia's in a mode that they don't care if we know what's coming. They're just going to try to shove it down our throat. Another back substitutes in. They've got like a cycle of them, about 3 or 4 guys cycling in there at the wing back positions. Going back to the double wing look. That looked like a false start there by the center. Quarterback dive. That was a straight quarterback keep. That looked like someone there on the right side might have jumped on it. That was an early go. Surge of 2 yards. Good job by the Indian Hawks line to hold up on that one. D-line, if they're going to stay with the 3-man lines, just got to slant one way. D-line has to slant to the wing in the single wing. When they're in double wing, I don't have a key yet on them, but on single wing, D-line's got to slant to the wing. Double wing look, there's the motion. Man, they're just feeding 15 every chance they get. Got to get something on the something going here to stop that. Here's the motion. Hand off to number 40. He's got brought down. Let's see what we got going here. Second down. Single wing on the right side. If fullback's going to get the ball going right. Oh, it's a one-step drop. Tight end pop pass. Overthrew him. Surprised he pulled that out right around. Now it's 3rd down and 7. As easy as they've been moving the ball on the ground, I'm surprised they pulled out the pop pass there. It was open. He just overthrew him. Now you got 3rd and 7. Might see a counter or reverse on this one, or else they're going to just go back to the wingback toss, I imagine. Double wing look. There's the jet sweep. Just a jet sweep is all they're doing on that one. He's got room. He got around the edge. You got to get to the edge on that one. He might score. He does. Centraio's just shoving it right down our throats right now, ladies and gentlemen. There's not a whole lot I think the Indian Hawks can do about it other than score. It's now 12-0. Centraio's had the ball 2 times and just marched right down the field. That jet sweep just got the edge. Two-point conversion attempt. Pop pass works that time. Number 37 caught the ball, Jake Martin. And Centraio's now up 14-0. Minute 38 to go. And bad start right now for the Indian Hawks. We got to figure out something on defense. We'll have a quick commercial break, then be back.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
And we're back for the kickoff. Fielded again there. Who's that? Klopsic. He gets maybe 10 yards on the return. It'll be Indian Hawks ball. Looks on their 31. Well, Indian Hawks offense is going to have to do it here tonight, folks. It's already 14-0. We got to get this game in a shootout and hope to cause turnovers. It looks like our hopefully, knock on wood, that our connectivity issues have been solved. It's had a good signal for a while. There's the pad, slightly behind Hammett. Good pattern call there. He was open. He also looked like maybe if he had Graham deep, if you would have saw him. But Hammett was open there on the out. Just threw behind him just a little bit, 2nd and 10. Going 5 wide. 5 wide. I don't know if Centralia knows how to exactly defend this. Looks like they're in cover 1. Good hard hit there by the linebacker. That's the fullback, number 15. I don't know his name right off the bat. I don't have their roster. But, man, that was a good solid hit on Talbert. Talbert got about 3 there on the quarterback keep. Basically an off-tackle play to the right. It's going to set up a 3rd and 7 there. But, gosh, that was a good stick there by 15. Going empty backfield again. Trips left. Centralia's going cover 3 on this. I see the corners dropping. Talbot throwing deep to Graham. Through his arms. Pass was right there. Good coverage. Good coverage for Centralia. Just went through Graham's arms. Maybe Centralia's cornerback got a hand on it. He was right there with him. Ball was put about right where it needed to be, though. Indian Hawks looks like they're going to have to punt here. 4th and 7. Deep in their own territory. Gosh darn it. That ball is about as good as they can put it. Yep. They'll go into punt. We're going to go for it here. It's Hammett had it in his hands for the quick post on the first down and knocked away. I don't know who number 20 is, but he just made a heck of a play for Centralia on 4th and 7. Knocked the ball out of Hammett's hands. Good throw by Talbot. Hammett was right there, and 20 just knocked it right out of his hands. Turnover on downs. It'll be Centralia ball. 1st and 10 on our 35 going in. Well, let's see if we can adjust to this yet. Double wing look for Centralia. Receiver split out to the left side. There's the motion. Dive. And we got there that time. Good job. Who was that knifed in there? Looks like Anthony. It's a tall kid. I can't see the number. Yeah, it's Trevor. Trevor Anthony. I almost said Logan. Trevor Anthony stopped him. 1 yard gain, maybe 2. Centralia's line is just blowing through on there. They're creating a big surge at the point of attack. Second and 8 here. Let's see what Centralia comes out in. Double wing look again. Where were the motions to the right? Ball's going right. There's the speed sweep. Breaks one tackle, breaks another. 22's going down the sideline. He scores. Touchdown Centralia. And with no time on the clock, Centralia takes a 20-0 lead at the end as the first quarter ends. It's all Panthers right now, folks. Oh, gosh, dang it. All right, since we had a connectivity issue, I didn't get much of a pregame in here. This is a district semifinal game. We're at Centralia at Miller Field. Winner plays the winner of Macon Palmyra. Right now, it's all Centralia. It's 20-0 with the conversion to come. Centralia's lining up with the swinging gate. 2-point conversion play. 13's got it. He scores. It's now 22-0 Centralia. They'll be able to do whatever they want it to do. And about as bad a start as possible for the Indian Hawks right now. Gosh darn it. Well, that's the end of the first. We're going to take a break. Things look bleak here. We'll be back right after these messages.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, Wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we're back. Here comes the second quarter. It's going to start with the kickoff here. It's deep. We're kicking right at Klopsic. Klopsic fields it at the 18. Centralia's got a solid tackling team here. I haven't seen them miss one yet. Gain of maybe 8 yards on that return for Klopsic, and the Indian Hawks to start at their own 26 with their first possession of the second quarter. We're down 22-0. Right now, it's throw the kitchen sink at them. We got to do something. We got to get points. We got to figure out some way of stopping that running game. It's about as oblique of a point. The whole first quarter looked about as overmatched as we did in the last minute and a half of the first half against South Callaway. I mean, we're just physically and schematically overmatched right now. Motion there by Hammett. Play action. Talbert hits Hammett. Oh, he dropped the ball. Oh, my goodness. Talbert can't put the ball any better than that. Oh, we need those catches. Well, it's 2nd and 10 now. Here's the motion. Talbert, keep quarterback lead. They've got a backer key in Talbert every time. Yep. Gain of maybe, he got squirmed his way, got 3 on that one. Talbert's finding tough sledding on the running game there. The blocking did what it's supposed to do. The lead man picked up some Centralia's linebackers just flow very well, and their secondary's crashing down. With their secondary crashing down like that, if we can hold up our pass coverage, our pass protection just a little bit, a hitch and go or a sluggo would be wide open because they are running downfield. And any type of play action will get somebody open. There's the hits to Taylor. He's immediately wrapped up, and that's going to create a 4th down and about 3. Gain of maybe 5 there for Taylor. 4th and, 3. Hopefully. I think the Indian Hawks are just in the we can't punt anymore situation here. They're going for it. Hello. Did not get a call? Oh, Centralia's nose tackles just put his hand across the line. A little forgiving there, the referees are. Oh, Graham, did the ball get caught? Did he catch it? Hey, Jamin hung on to the ball. That a wave. All conference wide receiver caught the ball there. That's going to be a first. What? No. No, he didn't catch it. Okay. I seen him moving the chains. They're moving the chains back. Graham dropped. Ball got dropped. Incomplete. Timeout, Indian Hawks. We'll take the break with them. Okay, I thought Graham caught it, but then they signaled no. Timeout, Indian Hawks. It's 22-0 Centralia Panthers. 10:25 to go in the first half, and we're going to take a break. This is the Indian Sports Network.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
And we're back. Centraria's wing T left. 3-step drop. Quick pass. In cut. Oh, we got to pick that. When they're willing to give us the ball like that, we got to get a pick there. We've got to get turnovers whenever we can. If Centraria's willing to risk it right there, we got to take advantage of it. If I'm Centralia right now, I just pound this ball and get the game over with. But they're trying stuff. They had a slant there. It was well covered by the Indian Hawks. And we're not sending through. I know. I'll just keep talking. There's nothing we can do. Double wing look here for Centralia. Indian Hawks got 3 down linemen. There's the motion. Ball goes motion side every time. 22's got it. It's just that there's no, like, this has only got one bar. That's why. I mean, it's just not a signal. There's nothing we can do about it. Yeah. Well, we're experiencing connectivity issues again. Hopefully they go through. We're just going to keep broadcasting here. There's the motion. There's the dive. Up the gut. He's going to score again. 15's got his second touchdown of the game. And the Panthers are now out up 28-0. Oh, it's just starting to get ugly here, folks. Kicks up. It's good. It's now 29-0, 10:08 to go. We're going to try to take a commercial break here, even though it's not going to get through, but just for posterity's sake.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, we got 10:08 to go here in the first half. It's all Centralia Panthers. It's 29-0. Disappointing outing looks like in store for the Indian Hawks. Kendall catches off a no, that's Hammett catches off a bounce, going down the sideline. Good return there. So they had like 9 new emails. It's all junk emails. Let's see what we got here. Indian Hawks coming out their next possession here. Double twin stack look. Oh, you got a breaking it. We're out here on the outside. Bubble to Taylor. That's smoke screen to Taylor. You can't do that. Can't pull down from behind. I guess since it's on the small of his back, it's okay. Good play there. Gain of about 7 for the Indian Hawks. They need ball positive plays they can get. Let's see what we got here. Stacked look again out of base formation. Centralia staying under 3-3. They got cover 3 look. Yeah, if we can't run on a 6-man box, we're in for a long night. Centralia's just overpowering us. I mean, if a team's just physically better, they're just physically better and there ain't much you can do. That's what that is right there. you should be able to run for some yardage on a 6-man box like that. And they just overpowered us. As a coach, there's not, after a while, if it loads up too much stuff, it's just going to drop it all. Yeah, that's what it had too many backed up files, and it's just going to drop it all. You can sit if you want. All right. Here's the punt. There, Talbot punts. We're going to get field position at least. Stay out. It went to the end zone. That's probably a career-long punt. That was a good punt. Heck, that went 50 yards in the air. Centrario gets at the 20. They come out their next possession. We're going to try to take a quick commercial break before they start pounding it down the throat again.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we're back. And Centrario just keeps it. They're going motion side every time out of the double wing. They're going wing back side every time out of the single wing. They're not disguising what they're doing. The only trick plays they ran are a couple passes, and those should be built into the defense. It's not very complicated. It's just we got to just man up and play, I guess. Hey, we got 4 down linemen now. Here's the motion. Wing back toss. Good job there to stem the edge. We got to get more rallies there. He's not going down easier. Better defense there for the Indian Hawks. Good job on that one to extend out hold that edge there on that wingback toss, bounce him all the way to the sideline and rally. Good job there by the Indian Hawks defense. Now we got them 2nd and long here. Let's see what happens on this one. Centrario faced with a little bit of adversity here. Single wing right. Yeah, they went counter dive there. That's the first time they didn't go single wing side. And the fullback going up the gut gets 20. And we'll lose on signal again. Oh well. Well, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 48 of the Indian Hawks. Single wing right. Cross buck. Nice right on through. Gain about 9 or 10 there. Let's see where they spot him. They're going to spot him the first down and they're giving him the roll. That gives him 12. Whew, I thought he was down about at the 40 there, and they gave him his roll. The Panthers are just punching it right down our guts on this one. And even if we were in a better scheme, I don't think it'd matter right now. They're just pounding us. Kicks up. It's good. It's now 36-0 Panthers. We'll be back after this with the kickoff. This is the Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. Bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, we're ready for the kickoff. Here's the kickoff. Fielded by Klopsic. He gets it across the 30. He's down there. Centrario's just rallying to the ball. it's obvious to say Centralia is just clearly the better team at this point. There's not a whole lot to say. I mean, it's 36 nothing. There's not a whole lot scheme would do that would change that. It maybe slow down the rate that they're scoring, but they're just physically the better team. They're dominating us on their defensive end. Talbot, nice run there, gets about 7. Talbot really hasn't played that bad of a game. His throws have been on target where they need to be. There's been a couple drops, a couple of really solid defensive plays for Centralia's secondary. We've ran the ball at the right times to the right spots, and Centralia just flies there faster. It's not on offense. It's not the play calling. They're just beating us, and at some point you just got to accept the team's better. That's a 5 yards. Give it to the second time they didn't do it. That should be 5 yards we get there. They jumped off sides. It should be 1st and 10, not 3rd and 3. Nope, they haven't thrown a flag yet. That one needs it. That's a first down. That should be uncalled. I know they didn't call it. Yep. That should have been called. Two of their players clearly jumped into the neutral zone there. That's a motion across. It's Hammett. Talbot keeps the ball and hammers ahead for the first down on the quick draw. Gain of about 4. Indian Hawks get their second first down of the night. We've got 2 first downs. They get 5 touchdowns. It's 36 to nothing. That pretty much tells you how things are going. Centralia's dropping the cover 2. There's the handoff. Morse running hard. Gets about 4. Brennan Morse has had a good second half season here running in at fullback. Good carry there. It's going to make it 2nd and 6. That's a nice run there. That's what you need to do when they got that 6-man box. Run it on them. It's a little late now, but control the ball and run it down the throat. That's what you got to do with that 6-man box until they put another guy in there. They're vacating the box. It's only 5 in the box now. You got to run. Tip ball on the screen. Good job by 15 getting his hands up. Screen was set up, but 15 got his hands up and tipped the screen away. It's going to set up a 3rd and 6 now. 2:47 to go in the half. Big play here for the Indian Hawks just to continue the game here. They got to get a first down. Centralia is going to extend that lead and get the running clock second half rolling. Empty backfield, trips on the left. 3-step drop for Talbot. Fires the comeback to Graham. He catches it, and he's knocked out of bounds. And the Indian Hawks have a drive going here. 2 first downs in a row. They got the ball on Centralia's side of the field for the first time tonight. 1st and 10 at about the 42 of the Panthers. Indian Hawks have a drive going. A score here would perk things up right before half. Maybe give us a little bit of momentum. Trips left. Empty backfield. Three-step drop. Fires deep to the corner. Is it picked? It's picked. Son of a gun. Good coverage. I guess you could say on Talbot that's going to be more to the corner and less up the field, but that was pretty dang good coverage. I mean, as a coaching point, it was a pretty good throw. I mean, you would want it more out towards the outside and less up the field, and that doesn't happen, but that was, you chalked that up to the great coverage on that one. It'd be Panther ball. Well, let's see what we got here. 2:36 to go. They've got 3 timeouts. They've got 94 yards to go to score. Well, if they score on this drive, that just about seals the deal here. Double wing, fullback dive. Got about 3 or 4. Roll out. Flood pattern on the right side. He's hit a guy. Number 10 catches it. I mean, on the left side. My right, but left side for the offense. Gain about 8 on the play. That's going to be a first down for the Panthers. A little bit of a risky call down there that deep. Anthony's now got 8 tackles on the night. First and 10 now for the Panthers. They're going in a hurry-up mode. Rolls right this time. Throws another out pattern. Caught. Number 28 catches the ball just shy of right at the 30, it looks like. Maybe just shy of it, about the 28. Second, didn't quite get the first. Second 9, went out of bounds, just shy of it. But he got out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock. Centralia going to the gun. Shuffle pass. Basically a draw. Wide open. Good call there for the Panthers. They're pulling out their bag of tricks to get this 2-minute offense rolling. They've crossed midfield in 40 seconds. First down stops the clock. Now they got plenty of time. They got to go half the length of the field in a minute 51. Still in gun. They're in pistol formation now. Roll left. Throws the ball. Caught. Out of bounds. Those of you around when Falloon was coaching do just run the old 98 play. Outside guy goes out. Inside guy runs an out. Quarterback's got basically a run pass option there. Passes open, throws it. If not, he runs a sweep. Basic spread play there. All goes. Oh, and he slipped that. Hey, he is down there, and they blow him dead. All right. Knee. It's just like college football here in high school. When your knee hits, you're down, whether you're touched or not. Loss of 7 on the play. I guess it's a sack for Guccione. He was the closest guy in the area. Quarterback basically just fell down. Jet sweep. 22's got the ball. He's done well all night on this. And he gets almost all of it back. Going to set up a third and about 4 there. Third and 5. Minute left on the clock. Centralia basically in no hurry now. They've got timeouts. Still in pistol. Roll left. Tucks it. Does he get there or not? That's going to be close. Good rally there by the defense of the Indian Hawks. Did he get the first or not? Fourth down. Good stop there. I didn't see who made it. Might have been Taylor. I didn't see who made the tackle. It's fourth down. He did. I think he got out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock. Panthers in a very tight formation. They're just going to surge forward here. Nope. Fullback dive. Wide open. Fullback on the veer dive. Had no one touch him until he was 8 yards downfield. That's just line domination. Centralia rolling right. Hits another pass. This is just clinical. This is just clinical here. Centralia is moving the ball down the field. They're not even going to have to use a timeout. This is ridiculous. If you're coaching this, you just feel great about this. If you're coaching on the other side of this, you feel horrible right now. They are going to go 90-something yards without using a timeout at the end of the half. Good stop there by the Indian Hawks on the dive. That's going to force a timeout out of them, I think. Or the Panthers going to hurry it. Yep, I thought so. Oh, no, timeout on the field. We got to hurt Indian. Oh, shoot. 65. We'll take a break. Be back after this.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird luck showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from Using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service, I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
And we're back. It's Jameson Wolanski was the injured Indian Hawk. And hopefully it might have been just a cramp or something because he's able to walk off the field. Touchdown. Just on the sweep there. 22's got his, I think that's his fourth touchdown of the half. It's now 42-0. It's 15.2 to go in the half. It's 42-0 Panthers. Swinging gate line. They're just going to kick the ball. They don't need to show any more twos. Save them for their district title game next week. Here's the kick. It's good. And Panther domination continues. It's 43-0 Centralia. 15.2 seconds to go in the half. It'll be a quick second half. We'll be running clock the bad way. And this is a bummer of an ending to a great season. Oh well. We'll stay with you until the kickoff and then halftime break. That just about describes the game right there, folks. Hard to put words on a 43-0 game like this. Especially after all the good work the Indian Hawks have done this year. All right, here's the kickoff. It's 43-0 Centralia. They are just dominating. Here's the deep kick. And he's flung down. Is Kendall just wearing a different uniform? I think so. Oh, don't tell me he forgot his uniform. Kendall forgot his uniform. That's why I've been calling him Hammett. How do you forget your uniform? Or maybe it got tore up. I don't know. Well, there's 8.8 to go. It's 40 in the half. It's 43-0. This second half's going to fly by unless we get some kind of offense going. Base formation. Centralia in a cloud 4 coverage. Hands the ball off to Morrison. We're just going to get out of here. That should take us down to half. The Indian Hawks aren't going to call timeout or anything like that. And we go to half. At halftime, it's Centralia Panthers 43, Cloughton-Ellsbury Indian Hawks nothing. District semifinal game action, and the scoreboard does not describe how dominant Centralia was, if that gives you any indication of how things have gone tonight, folks. 43-0 is closer than what the game actually is. We'll play some commercials, be back. Second half's going to fly by. It's going to be a running clock. Oh well.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377. Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
And we're back for the second half. There ain't much to describe here. It's 43-0, and the score's much fight, and the game's been much more lopsided than that score. Kuntz's kickoff out of bounds. It'll be Palmyra ball at the 35. And when play starts, the clock will start running, and hopefully it won't stop. Heck, screw this. I'll put my counter on. I say Palmyra Centralia ball. I was looking up the Palmyra Macon score. It's 14-0 Macon at the half if you're interested in who Centralia is going to play next week. Huh? And sorry about that. I Bigfoot kicked the power cord on the sound machine there. And we're back. Centralia's got the ball first down. They're not even attempting to score here. It looks like they're just marching the ball down the field. It's 4-yard chunks and just trying to eat the clock up. It's going to be a running clock. Indian Hawks are crowded. Here we go. We're selling out. And they just power through. This is a defense they should have been playing first half. Centralia probably would have broken through with a couple big plays and scored anyways, but at least make them earn it. Centralia's just out muscling them at the line right now. There's a surge play. 2, 3. Back. Centralia just milking the clock, marching slowly downfield. This is equivalent to Centralia taking mercy on us. They're just pounding the ball straight ahead. Get your hands out until they break the huddle, kid. Oh, we got a 5-man. Hey, we're going 5-3 here. This would have been the difference. If we played the right defense first half, they would have still marched down the field. They would have still scored, but it'd take them a lot more time. At the very least, that gives us a chance to get fumbles. But, I mean, you see the difference? It's still starters on starters. Ayers broke through. And that would have happened every once in a while first half too. But do you notice how many more plays they've had to learn to get that? Yep. It's going to be first and goal. Did they just kick a field goal on first down? Why? Scored a touchdown and run it into us. That's now 46-0. That was a 23-yard field goal. That's almost rubbing it in more than the punching in for the touchdown would be. I guess practice your kicking. Well, that drive took 5 minutes and 17 seconds. They did pound it right down our throats, but we played a 53 defense on that drive, and by golly, it slowed them down a little bit. Indian Hawks going to get their first possession here. You can see a lot of different faces up there on the line for the Indian Hawks. People just getting some playing time. He's getting oatmeal. He's getting oatmeal. There's a snap, run by Morse. And Centraire's starting to pull seniors off the field. Ball tipped out of bounds. You know, one thing I've noticed about the stands here? Huh? I doubt there's a single... There ain't that many boys in the high school who don't play football. Go to our games, there'd be boys in the stands, that high school age that don't play. I don't see hardly any. Now they just may not be here, but that's a good positive sign for Centralia that they got that many kids playing. Ball caught by Graham. Oh, I know. There's like 90 of them down there. Yeah, no. You should see some of the teams out in this area that really take it seriously. Like Palmyra's like that. Monroe City, when they were rolling, was like that. Like Macon is like that. When Montgomery County is good, they have like 90 kids playing. And they have kids not dressed who are on JV and freshman teams. I don't know what's gone on there the last few years to where they've dropped off. I do know, but I be polite not to say on air. Yep. There's a good keep there by Talbert. He's going to score. He's going to score here. Break the shutout out. Maybe pulled him a little too early. Pulled the seniors a little too early there. Talbert goes about 50 yards there on the scramble. Scores a touchdown. Breaks the shutout off. I know it's for me. I'm talking. Getting a little steamy in here. In the 110-degree, no air conditioned, no airflow press box. Windows starting to fog up. Well, the Indian Hawks on the board with Talbert's long run. We're going to go for two, try to snap into this lead. It's 46-6. 3:04 to go in the second. Then the third quarter. Fade pattern to Derek Taylor's good. 46-8. Well, the Indian Hawks show a little bit of life there. We're going to take a commercial break. Be back right after this.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we're back. Let's see how Centralia responds to being scored on. I don't have any scores from the baseball game, for those of you interested. And we're going to try an on-sider. Did we get it? I think we might got it. Hey, we're showing some life here. Indian Hawks are on the move here. Clock's still running, but we're going to try to get it below the running clock. A score here stops the clock. Forces Centralia to play with us. Kendall in motion wearing a different number tonight. Fooled me for a while. I kept calling him Hammett. And yep, 53's back in the game. You see that? They had taken him out and given him congratulations. He's back in there after that score. And they sub in a new defense, an entirely new defense. Scored nothing in a baseball game right now. Which, for those of you who are Ferris Bueller fans, means the Bears are winning. Taylor's got the ball on the screen. Mows through the defense. Keeping the starters stacked up there in case we get close, I guess. Because they're all there with their helmets on, ready to charge back out in the field. Minute 13 to go here in the third. It's been a quick third quarter with the clock running the whole time. Panthers march downfield with the field goal on the first drive. I bet they regret not punching in for a touchdown now. Indian Hawks responded with a touchdown drive. And onside kick, got the ball. Now they're driving back down again to stop the clock. There's the pass to... ball game's in the fifth. Nothing. If you're interested in that. Sorry if I just spoiled it for someone. Big game tonight, I guess, on the World Series. Something like over 70% of the Game 3 winners when the series is tied at 1 each win the series. Let's go Cleveland. I believe that's one of the signs of the apocalypse if the Cubs actually win that thing. Quick drop, pump fake, and way overthrow and intercept it, and that's going to pretty much seal the deal there. Didn't need to force that one there. Well, what am I saying? We're down 38. Yeah, you need to force it. Taylor's got to get a little bit more aggressive going for that ball. It'll be Panther ball at about their own 7. That ends the quarter. We're going to go into the fourth. 46-8, Palmyra. They have the ball. We'll be back right after this.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we're back, getting ready to start the last quarter of action of the year for the Indian Hawks this year. They're going to end up barring the greatest fourth quarter miracle of all time because they're down 38 with a running clock. They're going to finish with a 7-4 record. 4-3 in conference. I don't know what that was. Probably like something. 4-3 in conference, and it's all fogged up. I can't even see down there. There, power to the right. We gained maybe a couple. Second and 8. Centralia just going to try to work the clock here. They got a long field for which to do it from. We're going to go ahead and name players of the game. Defensive player of the game is going to be Trevor Anthony. Offensive player of the game is going to be Stephen Talbert. As soon as this game's over, we're going to just cut the broadcast here, folks. 1, it's hot as can be in this press box. And 2, getting blown out on the last game of the season is not something to be happy about. And just everyone's kind of just feeling down. We'll stay with you to the end. I think we're finally getting some signal through here. Flag on the play. I think they got a delayed game, which should have been blown to dead. 11:05. Clock stops for the referees to sort the penalty. Illegal shift declined. 3rd down and 8. The clock should start then again since the penalty was declined. Or does the ball got to be marked ready to play? Ball's got to be marked ready to play. Okay. There, we'll do that. I don't care if I leave finger smudgies. It's not my window. Nice hard run there. Gonna bring up 4th down now. Centralia gonna go for it. They're gonna punt. Yeah, that looks like a punt team coming on. Gonna give us the ball back. Give us a chance to get the clock stopped. Oh, why'd I open that sucker? Well, Centralia's got the dominating lead here. There's going to be under 10 minutes to go when they punt the ball. Going to be about 10 minutes to go when they punt the ball. No one is covering this guy here. Why don't they just run a slant? Yep. Fake punt. I've seen that. Heck, they had the kid over here on the near side wide open. No one was covering him. Centralia keeps possession. Whole new offense comes on the field. Looks like JV offense coming on the field. I think it got hotter in here at halftime. It's getting harder and harder to see. It's really fogging up these windows. Under 10 to go in the half. Centralia's just going to try to hold possession. Quarterback keep, quarterback sweep. That's just midline option there. Or dive option, more like it. Quarterback bounced to the outside. That's dive. Well, we're going to bring up about 2nd and 6. Get the long drive back home. There's the sweep. 9 looking for a hole to pick through. He ain't going to have much. He's going to get maybe a couple, bring up a 3rd down. Clock's going to just keep rolling. Coach taking his time sending into play so they don't run it quick. I've done that strategy before as well. Give them the play at 15. There they go. They line up. Get too anxious and run the play quick. There's the motion. Nice shot through there. Blew that play up. That's going to cause them to punt now. I didn't see who shot the gap there, but somebody did. Was that Kuntz? Yeah, that's Kuntz. Kuntz just flies through the gap, blows up the fullback before they could even get to the dive part of it. Quarterback just kept it and got wrapped up by the rest of the line. Again, the receiver on this end is wide open. Just throw him the ball. Can't believe that's how we punt cover on that. And it's down there at the 25-ish. I'm having trouble. Is it? Yeah, it's starting to cloud up the. Is that just my view of it? Okay, so it is starting to cloud up the screenshot. Well, that's because I'm talking over here. I know. All my hot air's foaming up the thing. His first play for the Indian Hawks. And the Panthers defense swarms on the dive. Now, if you're getting this broadcast at home, we apologize for the screen darkening. It is about 100 degrees in this press box. And not like, feels like 100, like literally about 100 degrees in this press box. It's only about 64 outside. That means whenever I talk, it's going to just steam up the windows here. And it's starting to steam it up enough to, it's affecting the screenshot. I'm having trouble just seeing anything out of that. Can use this. I'm going to try to wipe the window here at least. Maybe next time when they build this thing, they think about ventilation. Alright. Oh, that cleared it up for temporarily. That's just going to fog right back up. We're going to run the reverse. Hey, it worked. It worked. He's got room to run. That's the type of play you say for a thing like this. Nice call. Works. 5 minutes to go here. Indian Hawks moving the ball. Just shy of the 50 right now. 1st and 10. Basically on the 50, on our half of the on our side of the 50. Like literally on the Indian Hawk side of the 50. Base formation. Yeah, that's going to last like 2 plays. Handoff. Nothing. Just physically dominating out the line. You just say Clinton Foster. You know, Clowns, if you're watching the game here, you just got a tackle. Those of you from Ellsbury know who Clinton Foster is. There's 4 minutes to go. Again, the Indian Hawks going to fall to 7-4 and conclude their season here. They were 4-3 in conference. See if I can remember all the all-conference, but I don't have it written down. Talbert was first-team quarterback. Blake Kendall was first-team all kick returner. Trevor Anthony was a first-team offensive lineman. The Gooch, Donovan Guccione, was a first-team D lineman. Kuntz was a first-team middle linebacker. Klopsic was on there. I can't remember if Klopsic was second team or first team for a defensive back, and Jamin Graham was a second team wide receiver. Oh, vicious tackle there on the. Good Lord, can't even see who had the ball. I think it was Kendall. We got 3 minutes to go. 4th down and about 4 for the Indian Hawks. Really? Well, I'm sure it is. Play action. Drops it over to Taylor. Got the first. Nice touch by Talbert. Taylor fighting. Finally gets swarmed down after a gain of about 8. Clock going to keep running. That's the main thing at this point. We'll have basketball coming up for you as our next Indian Sports Network broadcast, is where we'll drop the Indian Hawks and just become the Indians again. Don't have the schedule in front of me, but I know there's games in late November, and then there's Winfield tournament to start off December. So basketball action will be coming soon. About actually less than a month, actually, I think. I think we got games right there before Thanksgiving again. Those of you who are interested, I know the middle school season, I believe, starts the 2nd. We won't be broadcasting any of their games at this time. Throwback screen, and he dropped it. Under 2 to go. A hard way to go out for some of them seniors. Hopefully they're all getting on the field here. say this is probably the second most successful year the Indian Hawks have had. I mean, there's the 2011 district champion year, and then this year. We only had 2 other winning seasons there where we both finished 6 and 5. Hammett catches the ball. I think that's Hammett. Hey, he might score. If he scores, that's going to stop the clock. And the Indian Hawks, with a minute 20 to go, stop the clock. Well, Centralia is going to get the ball, and they should just sit on it because unless we call timeouts, they can kneel it out. Well, it's good to see that the boys didn't quit fighting all the way to the end. About a 20-yard touchdown pass there from Talbot to Hammett. That's good to see fight all the way to the end. 2-point conversion play, 46-14 is the score. Going to make it look a little bit more respectable than what it probably really was. Roll right. Reverse. Wide open on the reverse. Good call. You knew that actually is a very good call there. You know they're not going to adjust to it mid-game in a blowout like this. That is actually a very good call on that play. 46-16, minute 19 to go. Now, if you're Coach Scheibel, do you try to get more points here and onside the ball, or you just kick it deep and let Centralia kneel it out? At this point, if I'm Coach Scheibel, I onside it. I try to get as many plays for my seniors as possible. I onside the ball. I'm sure me in here, and I'm sure the fans over there might want to just have him kick it deep and end the game. But from a coaching standpoint, I onside this ball and try to get my players as many plays as possible here, especially for my seniors. And it looks like we got an overload as much as the rules allowed side. Yep, there's the pop-up. Fielded. And that should do it. First and 10, minute 15. Now, will the Indian Hawks use their timeouts, or will they just let Centralia go into victory? And Centralia's taking a knee. The Indian Hawks are not going to use a timeout, and that'll do it. We'll stay with you till the clock hits 00, but that's going to be the ball game. 46-16 is going to be the final. Centralia will be able to knee it out. They'll have to knee here and kneel one more time. Let that go down all the way. Let that play clock roll down. Don't want to screw this up. No need to snap the ball until it's under 5. It's now under 10. Get under center. It's at 5. There's the snap. Takes the knee at the 41. Let him set the ball. Let's see how long the ref takes to set the ball. When he sets it ready to play, that's when the 25 starts. The ref's being smart about it. Then it's under 25. They don't have to do a thing. They don't have to do a thing. Both teams congratulating each other, heading to the sideline. That's going to be the ball game. Final score is going to be 46-16. That's going to conclude the Indian Hawks season. It was a good one. Disappointing ending, but unless you're the state champion, I guess they're all disappointing endings. And that's it. That concludes your Indian Hawks season. They're 7-4. We'll be back in a few weeks with basketball. This is the Indian Sports Network.